Time for another marketing update. Hey everybody, Jared Jones. April 28th, bringing you the next market update. Check this out. In case you missed it, DeSantis met with Trump today, says that Florida should have a released plan from him tomorrow on Florida getting back to business. According to what he's saying, my prediction is it's going to resemble closely the phase 1 plan that the White House released. And to give you an idea of what that is, schools and youth activities will be closed. Large venues, dining, worship, churches, things like that, open with social distancing. Your elective surgery can go back on schedule. Gyms can open, but you must adhere to social distancing. Sorry bars, you're closed. Also, other good news, Disney met with Orange County's planning task force, and they were also released a set of guidelines from the county on how they can reopen the theme parks. Mayor of Orange County believes Disney will reopen in June. And that's great news to a lot of furloughed employees. Now, the summer months are big for Disney as always, and many are going to come here for vacation still. I suspect Disney will have new guidance on park capacity levels to where they can get so full and then they must close. And I would imagine those are probably going to get hit every single day once they open. So what's going on with the real estate market? As you know, I've been watching all of the Central Florida marketplace, all the Orlando zip codes particularly, Winter Garden zip code, and Claremont specifically 34711. Week after week, I've been reporting the transaction volume is off by 70%. This week, unfortunately, has not really been any different. There were 129 properties closed versus over 500 sales on the same week a year ago. So we are absolutely doing less business than we were, which is to be expected. One interesting thing though, 2/3 of all the inventory that did close this week was not even on the market for a full 3 weeks. Now this week, new homes going under contract, that means a buyer and a seller agreed on a price, consistently climbed, and it has between 10 and 20% 3 weeks, week over week. Of all the homes that recently went under contract, half of those weren't on the market a full week before they went under contract. Now, the number of homes that went under contract this week is almost identical to the amount of new listings that were introduced to the market. That has been a consistent statistic for the last 3 weeks straight. But here's one important thing to note. The amount of homes that are falling out of contract or being canceled, what we call back on market, that number is incredibly high. 120 properties actually fell out of contract on the same week of time. Now, that represents nearly half of the amount of homes that went under contract had their contracts come undone. In our world, a 50% fallout rate is incredibly high. Usually in real estate, we bargain for maybe 10-15% of homes will fall out. Now that represents a very soft part of the marketplace, and I can tell you where that part is found. The average price of a home that sold last week, that means it closed, was $376,000. The consistent average price of homes that are going under contract is right at $300,000. It's been that way for 3 weeks. If all homes going under contract average a $300,000 price, why is the price point so high on the solds at $376,000? That's because the success rate of homes going under contract all the way through closing at or below the $300,000 price threshold is having a lot of challenges right now. What that's telling us is properties that are going from under contract all the way to closing at 300 to let's say 320,000 and below all the way to zero, the lower price range homes are having incredible challenges getting through closing without coming undone, falling out first. That price range, very vulnerable to issues. Us as real estate agents, we have to have the duct tape out. We have to be extra vigilant to make sure that the buyers in that price range are ready buyers and can get all the way through the process. I imagine a part of that is loan issues. I also imagine a part of it is market issues, layoffs, furloughs, cold feet, wacky South African princes making offers sight unseen. But on brighter news, as we get closer to reopening the state, I have noticed in the past week more of a bounce back in responsiveness that was not there 2-3 weeks ago. More buyer conversations, more people looking to bring their home to the market. So the market looks to be coming back and engaging more into the real estate process. If you are looking to sell now, now is the time. As I said, nearly 50% of homes that went under contract this week were under contract in less than 6 days. That means there's aggressive demand for a lot of properties right now. But on the downside, not every homeowner is a winner. Next week, I'm going to showcase for you an area of Central Florida that's absolutely being decimated by all the closures and the slowing of the economy. It's a crazy story, and if you think the numbers I'm sharing about being off 70% is bad, try these numbers are nearly 90% off the market pace. You do not want to miss that update coming again next week. That's the update. Until next time, be safe and be healthy. We'll see you then. Have a home to sell? Get expert staging, advanced marketing technology, and aggressive negotiator. All risk-free. Not happy? Fire me. Make one call, that's all. Get your home sold guaranteed.
Jared Jones is the way to go. Call 706-5000.